Breaking travel news, racing around the Arabian travel market as we do every day, every year. I'm taking a breather over in Saudi Arabia. AlUla. Melanie, nice to see you again. It's our annual catch-up.
It's stopping in the cultural oasis of Saudi Arabia, this place called AlUla that was on the caravan route for millennia.
Yeah. So 1 year on.
Indeed.
1 year on.
Indeed.
What's happened in the last 12 months since I last spoke with you?
So much. I mean, we have such exciting plans afoot, some that have already materialized. Very big announcements in the air connectivity and hotel space, and a program of events that were delivered under AlUla Moments that really have helped broaden out our offering, whether in adventure, arts and creative industries, entertainment, wellness, or indeed the great outdoors.
Well, a few things. I mean, you didn't have that direct air connectivity this time last year, so what's been the impact of that direct connectivity?
29% of our visitation is now international. And in an era when many countries are kind of taking their time to recover, some faster than others, no doubt, I think that's a pretty phenomenal figure. Recognizing we're sitting at 185,000 visitors last year with a target of 250,000 this year, and recognizing that we've had international services seasonally from Paris and Cairo. We still will have year-round connectivity from Dubai with Fly Dubai, and we're very pleased to announce that Royal Jordanian come online, connecting Amman with AlUla in September.
Well, that's good news, isn't it?
It is, because it will allow us to tell a more connected, stitched-up story about the Nabatean civilization with the Petra, Hegra, exactly, and the Hijaz, indeed.
On the way in to ATM on the first day, I had to go on the bikes, the cycling tour.
Good for you. How did you enjoy that?
It's great.
Yeah.
Really good screen and nice bikes as well. It wasn't very dusty though.
As cycling is such a core offering that we are developing, I think if you think of our landscapes, whether it's the really serious professional UCI grade or whether it's that amateur cyclist that indulges in, a bit of sport and exercise, this is a vertical that not just ticks off a lot of our audiences that are mainstream subsets of the leisure market, but I think we have a real ability to leverage off it for what are our other experiences on offer.
Well, sticking with cycling for the moment, it's such a growing activity in this part of the world, and it's helped by having the world tour taking place in the UAE, also the tour going through a dramatic backdrop of AlUla.
And the Saudi tour has been confirmed with AlUla as being a standard venue ongoing into the future. So we're delighted about that.
I want to see that next year. So in terms of events, that's just one. You've had a pretty busy calendar by looking at the press releases which have been coming out on a regular basis.
Yeah, indeed. And all of our festivals really dial up what we think we do well. Not the least heritage, arts and creative industries, and this year under the theme of ancient kingdoms, we actually gave people a sneak peek of Kaiba and Tema, two amazing heritage destinations within 2 hours drive time of AlUla, and both of which, along with AlUla, represent the three great connected oases of the northwest of Saudi Arabia. Then we have arts that's had a big programming on the back of Andy Warhol and Fame, which is the exhibition in Maria. We have Skies that's on at the moment with these magnificent balloons that go up every morning. You can imagine those beautiful shots. And wellness. So it's been a very packed program of activity and supplemented with both an amazing array of regional and international performers, artists, singers.
Okay, well, the balloon flights are going to be amazing. They're really amazing here over the Hajar Mountains, but your backdrop and looking down on so much more is going to be brilliant. So if we look ahead over the next 12 months, and I'll catch up with you next year, what will be happening over that time frame?
Well, we're really pleased to see Desert X return to AlUla. We've had two very successful partnerships in 2020 and 2022 with Coachella to deliver what is this fantastic creative expression inspired by our desert landscape. So that's going to be delivered very soon. We'll have 3 new hotels that would have already been up and running, including the Dar Tantora in a magnificent old town setting, which, as you know, is that mud brick village. So it'll be accommodation with a difference. We have the Chedi opening for the first time, UNESCO Heritage Site, a beautiful brand like Chedi coming in to run a hotel. So that's a first. 150 new rooms at Cloud 7 will already be online. And we're delighted to see the Jean Nouvel project slowly developed. This is going to be an architectural marvel in the rock face in Sharan Nature Reserve. So watch that space.
Okay, and watching that space, it means multiple visits to take it all in, I think. And of course, this ATM is the 30th. The message really is all about sustainability. How are you embracing that? I mean, in many ways, you're starting from scratch. So does that mean it's easier?
It's a unique opportunity to learn from destinations that have done it right, and also from destinations that perhaps have not done it so right. But it's fair to say that it is core to everything we're about. It's fundamental to our charter, whether that's in the way we build out infrastructure and our approach to partners in the built environment, brands and hotels that we want to align with. Habitat is a classic example of one that shares sustainability as a core value. Whether it's in our approach to the community, who we want as the beneficiaries and at the forefront of the tourism endeavor, or whether it's in the way we are very sensitively taking vast tracts of nature reserve and regenerating them with a reintroduction of the native species of plants and vegetation, and ultimately hoping to reintroduce fauna right up to that Arabian leopard in a few decades, if not earlier, which will really allow for that ecosystem of years past to be revived.
Talking of the Arabian leopard, there's that amazing print you might have seen at watercolour by the artist from the UK, David Shepherd. And it's a backdrop of fossil rock, which, okay, is here. It's not Saudi Arabia, but what a magnificent creature.
Indeed. Yeah. I mean, you look at Jabal Ikma, which is our open library, and that magnificent backdrop of petroglyphs. And it's sad to see that there are some fauna there that no longer roam that space that was their natural habitat.
Yeah. All right, well, great talking to you as always.
Thank you, Phil.
We're at ATM. What's your key message?
That the trade and our airline partners and our destination management companies who we've had the chance to engage with over the last few days are critical to our onward success and are important for us in terms of our partnership marketing going forward. And a special thank you to Saudi Tourism, who've done an amazing job of really focusing the world on what is a brand new destination that is going to take the world by storm.
As you say, a brand new destination. Melanie, always good to talk to you.
Thank
always
you,
so much to talk about, and we don't
Indeed.
have enough time. Anyway, see you next
Thanks,
year.
Phil.
Thanks, bye-bye.
Thank you.